Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, this is Dropping Gems. And my name is Tironi. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. For today's video, well, my last video created was basically how to create a notebook journal for you guys. And I explained how it is that you can insert text, create the cover, not the cover, but your first page and so forth. For today, I'm going to be showing you how to create an activity book, a tracing activity book for children. Now, this is basically the book that kids can use in order to trace their names, in order to trace letters, and so forth. We're going to be focusing on letters. Basically, I will not be placing the letters in all of the pages, and I'm going to show you an example on how to do so. So let's get started. All right. I'm going to click on create a new design. We're going to be doing a 8 by 11.5. I think it's 8 by 11.5 inches. Let me just clarify to ensure it's alright. It's 8.5 by 11 for design. And it's going to bring us basically to this page. Alright, now we're going to do the first page that you're going to see when you open the book, which is to state who the book belongs to. So you're going to add a heading. I'm going to type this activity book. Belongs to. And we're going to bring here, and then we're going to go click on elements. We're going to insert the lines so that the person can write their name. In the meantime, we can have the font change because that's a bit too, I think it's a bit too big. Let's try see what happens here. The internet is working a bit slow, so forgive me guys. Alright, this can work. It's not too fancy. If you guys want to make it more fancier than this, you can feel free to do so. Let's bring this down a bit. And then we're going to bring this down a bit. Great, so we have this activity book belongs to. Alright, we're going to click on add a new page. So this is going to be our first page. We can look for page borders. The book is going to be in black and white. So whichever border that you guys are looking for, just ensure that it's not colored and it's mostly it's mostly white, just to make things easier for you. It seems fine. going to give it space. Alright, while that's loading, let's go to the next page. Let's see. I'm going to send this backward. The reason I sent it backward is because if I want to do a color change, or if I want to edit my text, send it backwards is going to make it easier so I can just click on the text and I don't have to worry about the design being over the text. Alright, now for our next page, we're going to be adding our lines basically for tracing to be done. So we're going to come back to elements. Now for the tracing book, you can go with whichever design you want. You can have the top of the page for the letter and in capital. You can have the bottom parts in common, and then you can have it in capital and common. You can choose however it is you'd like to place it. Alright. However, it will be standard in such a way where the lines will be coordinating. However, the what's it? You can also place an empty box where the child can also go and practice on their own without any tracing. Okay, so we're going to add our first line. I'm going to show you guys an example of each so you have an idea. Alright, so we have our first line there. Alright, this is going to be a no bleed book as well. And then we're going to have our tracing line right here. And then we're going to have this line here. And that's it. That's your first line you're going to have for the tracing to be done. And I'm going to fold this page with all this so you can see. Alright, and I'll be right back. Alright, I wanted to show you guys something very much important. Now, I know you're probably thinking that I'm placing these lines one by one, but I'm not. Alright, now where you can have it placed quickly is that you can copy, you highlight like that, then you click copy, which is Alt C, and then you click Alt V. It will pop up for you, and you click on that arrow, you drag it down, and this way you populate the page much faster. Alright, so it's a little trick that I hope help you guys, so you don't have to be basically doing line for line, line for line. This is going to help make it a bit easier. Alright, so you have your page. Now you can do the entire book like this, and the child can basically learn to do it on their own. We're back here. Let's try to change the design. Yes, as I was saying, you can have the entire book populated like this. So I'll show you how to duplicate the pages. You just basically going to click here, and you can duplicate the page, or you can click on Alt D, and that's going to duplicate the page as well. Let's do about 10 pages. much quicker when you can see it in a grid form. I'll show you what I mean. Right. So here we have basically if you want to download just that, alright? Now let's try another design. We're going to add a blank page, and there's a reason. I want to show you a different way in which instead of just having just lines, you can do it in such a way where you have lines and on the other page you have like an open text box where the child can practice by themselves, as I mentioned before. So what you'll do is you'll copy, you come here, V, you have your lines there, and then you're going to add another page. You paste it again. However, you're going to delete about half of these. So you click on delete, and then you're going to place an empty box. So to bring this down. Alright, you're going to change the color from green, and you want it to be black and white. So instead of using this, let's use one of these. This is going to be much better. Alright, so you need to adjust it. Then you're going to change this to black. Okay, so other than having just all the pages lines, let me change back to the grid so you can see what I'm speaking about. Other than having all your pages in just the grid lines, you can have one page where they can write the letter in capital, then common, and over here probably both together, capital and common, and then in the box you can place it for the child to actually practice to write on their own. Now in order to make this printable, what you'll do is that you click here and you click on duplicate. Okay, we don't want it like that. Can you rearrange? Yes, you can rearrange. So we're going to make 3 of these. And then we're going to make 1 of these. Duplicate. And you're going to just drag and drop. Place that there. And here. We're going to do it again. Duplicate that page. And then we're going to duplicate this page. And so we're going to drag it so this falls there. And then this goes there. And there you have it. So basically, you're going to have one page, and then you have the other page where you can have the box for drawings. So that's another way in which you could create your tracing activity book. Okay. Now, with regards to adding of the letters, let me show you one way in which you can do such. So I'm going to go copy the lines from here again. Copy. Alright, so to add your letters, you're going to come to add text. You're going to click on add a subheading, and then you're going to click, let's say their first letter is E. Alright, good. You're going to drag the letter back up to the top, and now is when you need to adjust it to fit into these three lines. Because remember, you're teaching the child how to trace. You have to make sure that it fits. Alright, you're going to adjust it. It's not completely done yet. Test it again. Now, if it is that your letters aren't fitting, it therefore means that your lines also need to be adjusted. And what you can do is just bring it down a bit to fit. On this letter. And then you drag it on a bit like that. And you click on your second letter and you bring it down that on your top. And you just adjust it a bit. This is a little bit harder than I thought. And you basically readjust so that it fits the letter entirely. Alright? Let's try to add a cursive letter. Not a cursive, but E, which is a bit smaller. I'm going to drag it there. And we have the E, how it's supposed to be written. Alright? So that's the E. Now if it is that you want to make it cursive, you can change it like that, and you can do the same for the capital letter, which is like that. So you have capital and common, or you can have just script. Alright, so yeah, that's all. You can add your letters to your tracing, and then you basically duplicate the page exactly how I showed you to duplicate your page by going to grid, and you duplicate, and then you put your different letters until you have how many pages you want. That's basically it. So I'm going to stop there because I think I've basically added everything. I'll ensure I share this link so that you can download this and have it for your own personal use and edit it however you like. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.